Good evening and welcome to another episode of Gamehater, the show where we play our dubious purchases and decide how much we hate them. Um, I'm Steve from Gamehiker. Aaron is with me as always,
Haldo.
and this is a game that Aaron talked me out of streaming some time ago, but due to a change in his plans, mainly me not being able to figure out how to make Dark Forces work. I wanted to play Dark Forces in honor of Rogue One, but
Dark Forces, or rather DOSBox, went rogue itself.
yes, DOSBox was the problem, and I am hanging out refreshing the stream. I'm not seeing anything. Are you seeing anything yet?
I've seen the stream.
Okay, well, I'll assume it's
I
fine.
would say that it isn't showing like the full screen like I'm seeing on Skype, but I mean it's not losing anything important, so
Oh, really?
I'm sure once we're in the game we won't be missing anything of value.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we're missing bottom. Yeah, let's hope that's not a big deal. So, okay. Yeah, right off the bat, this is not Star Wars Dark Forces. I wanted to play Star Wars Dark Forces, and that's not what we got.
Yeah, so we went from a game that we were going to try to hate to a game that we probably will hate without having to try.
Yeah, this might be actual hate. I think I was starting to say that Aaron talked me out of playing this game before because it looked irritatingly complex.
Yeah, I like when we were talking about this game a long time ago. I looked at it, and it's just a plethora of menus in space. Which I mean, I like space, and I'm not too against menus, but there is a limit, and this game made even me sort of like flinch. And I'm someone who greatly enjoys playing games like Crusader King. So
Well, yeah, that's a bad omen. So probably by the time we get through the first menu, we will be out of time and rating this game based on its menus. So, oh my, look at this.
wow, yeah, quite a group of people to play as.
So the United Empire, highly organized, doesn't sound like me. They are the cravers. Everything they're winning so far.
Okay, Horatio.
Founder of Horatio, beautify the universe
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything we care
by
about.
filling it with things that look like Horatio. Yeah, he's not even that good looking.
Sowers, robot builders. The Sowers are on a religious mission to prepare for the return of the long-lost Endless. Pilgrims are curious, adaptable, sound boring.
Yeah, elite faction of the Navy. Clockwork beings living on
That's kind of
orbital.
cool.
Yeah, I kind of like them. Swampy planet, uncanny ability to understand. Well, we're
They're
understanding
amoebas,
anything.
but they're diplomats? How is
Yeah,
that possible?
That doesn't make sense.
I guess when you think about it, like they're the least common denominator.
That's true. I guess every burgeoning planet has amiibos to
Amiibos?
yes, amiibos.
Well, yeah, they can have
Amoebae.
amiibos, otherwise they won't be able to play Smash Brothers appropriately.
They're the common denominator between all Nintendo games. The histo.
I think we gotta go with Cravers. I don't think it's in question.
Yeah, no argument. Okay, so they have an arid. The black alignment is evil. They consume worlds. Their main victory type is military.
Okay.
And blah 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 blah. Eat everything.
Their traits include arid epigenetics, advanced machining, militarist, knowledge gathering, big fleets, crowded planets. Oh, and their minus is eternal war. How is that possibly
right?
Minus?
That's what we want. Okay. So, I guess who was the Horatio? He was pretty boring.
Yeah, let's fight against whoever that is.
Okay. Galaxy. I'm not doing a disc galaxy. That's the most boring kind. So let's do a spiral. I want the most spirally galaxy, the Octo Galaxy.
Okay.
Ooh, twin elliptical. Hang on.
Two twist galaxies colliding and merging. The center
exciting.
contains many. That's not interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
How does that even happen?
Bizarre gravitational effects. I'd have to look into it.
So describe for me, since I can't hear it right now, how is the music so far? Because now I'm hearing Metroid music, so it already sounds amazing.
I don't hear anything right now.
Okay.
And maybe that's something I should amend. Well, I think I just clicked through past
Well,
some menus.
our guys look kind of cool.
The normal attitude towards the Cravers is fear. Half insect, half machine, their only desire is to expand.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of character type. They like the
And
space pirates in
conquer.
Metroid.
Right, yeah. It's gonna be me wishing I was playing Dark Forces and you wishing you were playing Metroid. They have little understanding of fear or defeat.
We really should do Other M as the Gamehater episode one day.
We really should. Oh, this is why I have the sound off by
They
accident.
will consume
Oh, and
themselves.
there's voice acting.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we haven't been talking over it.
Yeah. And I clicked on the thing. Well, I'm sure it was fine. Very interesting plot. Welcome to a new game. We should probably do the tutorial.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we're gonna hate it, I guess we better hate it for legitimate reasons of it being terrible, and not because we don't know how to play it.
I agree. So, first comment. When I saw Endless Space, I was expecting this to be a sci-fi version of Endless Ocean, which is why I was shocked by your menu comment.
Well, you know, I never actually played Endless Ocean, but I've seen like clips of it,
Yeah,
and
same
I think
here.
that being in space would be pretty awesome.
Right, you just gotta get a spaceship and go around and see what you can find. I feel like
Yeah,
someone released a game like that recently.
And I mean, space whales are such a cool trope,
They are.
so it would work well.
It would. Alright, we have a control banner, gives you access to different departments of your empire.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And conquer by colonizing star systems. Okay. So blue is colonized, white. Alright. Stars are connected by cosmic strings.
That doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard of.
No, I'm pretty sure they made that one up. The flag above the star system informs that a unique exploration event awaits the first player. Important event occurs. Do some stuff. Scroll down.
Good. This isn't a tutorial. This is just like explaining.
Yeah.
Like a tutorial actually walking you through something. This
Right.
is just like, yeah, you gotta remember all this shit and hope you do well now.
I feel like I'm reading the manual more than the tutorial.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like-
review.
Even if we weren't like trying to be, you know, somewhat funny and talking over stuff, there's no way I'd remember all this.
No, even in the best of circumstances. Once you complete all your actions, end your turn. Okay, so let's colonize a planet.
So we're starting on Rigel. Okay.
And that tutorial did not prepare me for anything. Usually tutorials like, hey, click the thing and do some stuff. Can I go here? What do I do?
I don't know. I just gotta keep clicking things until something happens, I guess.
Yeah. Man, you were kidding about these menus.
This isn't even the
Capitalize-
menus I was talking about yet.
No. Next. Okay, the star system name is here. I guess I was just supposed to click on things until the next
Oh, so we're still in a
aspect of the
tutorial then. Okay.
started, yeah. Okay, they've got some outputs: food, industry, dust, and science. I want to be the commander of all the dust in the universe.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you want to have all the dust you can have?
Right. I guess you can use it to compile some rare elements. I like how there's a convenient acronym, the FIDS. That makes it easier. Okay, it's population increases. Alright, the more population you have, the more dust you generate.
I really don't understand what you use dust for, though.
That is not clear. Not clear at all. Maybe we can make artificial stars and planets out of dust.
I mean, yeah, if you have a lot of time on your hands. Or if you have that giant robot with a vacuum cleaner like in Spaceballs.
Maybe she'll show up.
I mean, that would be
be-
pretty useful. Like, in the movie, that kind of makes no sense. Why does that thing exist? But in this, it actually would be justified. Like, you're using it to collect dust and make planets with it.
Right.
Kind
That
of a
would be-
reverse Death Star.
That would be amazing if I could be making my own planets. Out of the dust I sucked up from destroying other planets. That many. Alright, so I can force people to colonize that? That seems rude. Let people have some autonomy, man. In development panel. Wow, I'm glazing over.
Yeah, like, gosh, I'm not following any of this.
Okay, oh wait, it's talking about dust. If you hover over the dust system, you'll see the cost required to complete the construction in one turn.
So you do use it to make things.
Yeah.
I mean, you use it to make spaceships. What? Why would you use dust to make spaceships? That doesn't even make sense.
Well, I mean, once you zoom out to the scale of space, really a spaceship is just a speck of dust.
I mean, okay.
Okay, so I can scrap things to make money. Assign heroes. Man, I wish I was playing Dark Forces. Luxury or strategic resources.
This is really, really text heavy.
It really is. You're at peace with at least one empire. You can get some trade stuff. Great.
You know, to be fair, I know Crusader Kings actually has a tutorial mode, but I never actually tried it. I just got in the game and just figured that shit out. Yeah.
Well, I'm not averse to.
Yeah, I'll just skip all this. We're not learning anything.
Okay. Alright, so we have found a planet. And another planet.
That one doesn't look like a nice place to live.
No, I don't want to go there.
I mean, that little place looks cool. I don't think we can do anything with it, though.
Alright. No research. Maybe I should research some stuff. I will research the first thing I clicked on.
Yeah, this is one of those menus I talked about. Like, once this gets filled out, it looks pretty terrifying.
Yeah, web menus. Web menus always stress me out. I always feel like I'm doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. So I just I'll wait many level ups or whatever the mechanism is, and fill out a bunch all at once.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, then when you're like filling these things out and you pick one, you're like, oh my god, did I pick the right one? Then you can't go back and change it, and it's so hard.
I don't think I can do anything right now. No heroes.
There's heroes for hire. Did not see Luke Cage though.
Ooh, wait, I think I can press these buttons.
Press them.
Yeah. Evolve those soils.
We did something.
Alright. And let's exploit this planet. I like how they call it planetary exploitation. They're really direct and out there with this.
Hey, at least they're being honest about it.
Ooh, is this research points? No, this is dust. Yeah, let's get some dust. I can only do one. Okay. And manage my empire. I don't really have much. Do I have these things already? I'm so confused. Go.
Yeah, if only you had read the tutorial. Gee whiz, I don't know why you skipped it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I am knee deep in research. So it looks like I can queue up research options, and I just did so by accident by wildly clicking on things.
And it's kind of a neat feature. I mean, that way when to come back and think about it, it just keeps happening the way you want to.
If you have a plan, that's kind of nice.
I mean, there's been other games with like those kind of systems where you upgrade your character. That'd be kind of nice to have that.
I can get a hero.
Or recruit that guy.
Well, we have to pick the best guy. Yeah, like this guy. He's clearly. I just need some.
You don't have enough dust. This guy works for dust. Are you serious?
Dust is the most valuable thing. I'm just gonna my turn. See what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe this is a little bit like Civilization in space, but not nearly as intuitive.
Not even close. Okay, I pressed a button. I can populate a planet, intercept fleets, explore the galaxy, go forth.
Whoa.
Go forth and explore. Okay. Kind of wish I could have chosen and explore. No, he's gonna keep exploring.
This seems very, very similar to Civilization now.
It's certainly looking that way. What's this? Active fleets. They're doing stuff. Available ship designs. Can I make a hive ship?
I mean, why wouldn't you want to make a hive ship?
I obviously want to. I just don't know if I can. It looks like we can customize the ships. And this is still doing its thing. I feel like a lot of times strategy games, with early turns, you're often not doing much.
Yeah.
Humerus Incidentes?
The sad thing is, like in a space game, though, like you don't really have that much interesting to look at.
No.
Like at least in a civilization game, like you're seeing the map slowly unfold. This is like, okay, well, we already knew there was a bunch of space out there.
Right.
Now, where is it gonna randomly plant a star system?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't
that's
even see like the
frustration.
double disc thing going on right here. Where are the double discs?
Is this the other one? Oh, there's a double disc. We just ended up kind of towards the middle.
Oh,
Okay, so,
so we're like right in the middle of where all the interesting. Oh, they actually found something. Crime.
yeah, but it's useless. I can't colonize any of this crap. So,
Then where do we live?
over in Rigel,
Oh, maybe we should have colonized it then.
I think it is colonized. So this one's
Oh, okay.
colonized. Can I build something here? Local population. I haven't been doing anything with this. Oh boy, I have some money now.
Hey, that's always nice. You can go buy some friends or something.
Right. I can raise the tax rate. My
Tax rate is
approval's,
already 40%.
well, we've got a long ways to go to get up there.
You got a high approval rating though.
I guess I can hire this guy.
Now, what do you do with them?
I can assign him to a system, and that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Glad.
Next zero in 50 turns.
Oh, we are not going to get that far. Resources, trade. This is a very dense game.
I mean, I can certainly see like it is the kind of game you like and you are willing to put the time and effort into exploring this. You might find it very enjoyable, but its presentation is very, very daunting.
It is. Okay, so can I colonize here? Change. No. Intercept. Explore. I want to colonize. Cannot invade, cannot attack, cannot colonize. I don't have a colonization ship.
Doing a whole lot of telling us things we can't do.
Yeah, I'm sick of this crap. How about you tell me what I can do?
That's one thing nice about the civilization interface is that when it's your turn and there are things you can do, that game does not let you get away with not doing them.
Yeah, it makes it very, very clear. So is there a research for colonization ships? Colonize tundra, colonize arid. So maybe... well, no, I've got this node already. What I need is the ability to build ships.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's like it's weird things you can do on the planet once you have them.
Right. So forager. None of
What
these
if
look
you had add?
add. This did not help. I can make a raider. Could I make a raider before?
I don't know.
I'm so in the weeds on this game. Auto upgrade. That sounds good.
Oh, I love when you got auto upgrade stuff. It's like, take out all the thinking for me.
This will be a raid hiker. Yeah, just take away the choices. So how do I build you? I want to create the ship. I don't know. Let's see what the next turn has in store for us. You're gonna keep exploring, I guess. Here's a system. Cannot.
That one's something about population, so maybe it is something we can do something with it.
Yeah. Colonizable. It's got some population.
Yeah, but it's probably got like population of people we don't like.
Well, that's that goes without saying.
I mean, imagine how annoying it must be. Like you're this space empire exploring, and then you find this planet that looks nice to you, and it's filled with people you don't like. Like they're all a bunch of dicks.
I mean, you blow up their planets and take their dust. That's how you resolve that situation.
Well, what if you want their planet and you don't want the dust? Maybe you want dust, but maybe you want to keep the planet too.
Can you have both? That seems really greedy to me.
Well, I mean, we are. What was the name of our alien race? The
Oh, I
Munchers or
thought.
something?
Let's go with bone crunchers.
Bone crunchers? Yeah, I mean, I guess as other aliens have bones, I mean, there's a win right there.
So, so first of all, this is making me very angry for real, and this is, I hope, a legitimate criticism. I've got automatically explore the galaxy, but I don't have let Steve decide where the ship goes.
Yeah, there's a doesn't seem to be how that does it. Like you can't just say I want to go to the right.
Right.
And let us point out another problem so far. Since when is space a 2D plane?
Oh, it's always been 2D. 3D is just too complicated. Science. What is happening with this game?
So far, nothing.
No. And I wish I had a clue what could be happening. Next hero, I don't care about that. My ships are just like floating around the galaxy, like
Yeah, eventually they're gonna run into
space
the
mariners.
AI who actually knows what they're doing, and
Yeah.
you're gonna get murdered.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I review all fleets without orders.
Wow, it's
Just
already 3000 AD.
exploring, and they still haven't figured out how to run a society. I just want to build a ship that lets me colonize things. Why is this so difficult? I've got this. I don't even have a ship design to do that with. Unlocks partnerships, isotopes. Yeah, I'm sure these are all meaningful things.
Once you get to a point in the game where you can actually use them.
Right. But what's the one that lets me build a damn ship?
I feel like that's something that already exists. You just don't know how to do it.
I would hope so. How do we... I turn the tutorials back on? Oh, let's save the game. No, don't need to.
Looks like it's been auto-saving it.
Options.
And I'm pretty sure if the game crashes on us, we're going to make this a short episode, so...
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see what the tutorial wants to tell me.
The tutorial's like, oh, if you're already on turn 10, you already know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, this is...
You don't need me anymore.
Was it doing this before? Oh, that's different.
I finished doing... Yeah, this... I have not seen that before, for sure.
Yeah, you would like initiated that on the first turn.
Right. We got this research. Great.
All right.
Resources.
Dust water.
What?
Blue cap mold. Nah, that's nice. Red sang.
That doesn't get me anywhere.
So you should be able to construct something else now.
Hangar. Improvements. Colonial base.
That sounds useful.
Can I make it? No. Ship. None of these. Could the
Well,
hive...
you obviously got to make the raid hiker.
Okay, let's make the raid hiker, I'm sure.
Oh, so you got like a whole queue of like...
I've got a queue. Alright. I'm sure that's fine. Maybe the hive ship is my...
Probably what you want, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I just closed the game.
Did you really? Well, you actually have autosave on, so I guess you can turn it back on.
I got a little excited about the about closing out the menus. Sorry about that.
I told you there's a lot of menus. It's very daunting.
It is. It is. Yeah, I guess set up screen sharing with you.
Yeah. There it goes. I see it again.
Okay.
You're probably have to turn back the tutorial on again, so we get all that cool stuff back.
Maybe so. Can you double check the screen for me as well?
Yeah, I saw it on Twitch.
Okay, good. Tutorial's back. Auto upgrade, sure.
Nice. Anything we make this game do for us automatically,
Absolutely.
it's more than welcome.
Alright, so we were trying to do a hive ship.
Yeah.
And raid hiker. And just close that menu and not the whole game. End my turn.
Whoa, you unlocked an achievement.
Finally. And Brogan Unfeathered is leveled up. 1 ability point. No one ever told me about ability points.
Yeah, I know. Like, man, if only we had something more to worry about right now.
Yeah. Oh, wait, okay. Hire heroes. All I want is to make a ship. I don't care about...
Maybe you should hit the close
Heroes
menu
right
on
now.
the top instead of that one.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, like, I said, move that in the table, like, tutorial, like it did before, but I don't know. Oh, there it goes again.
Fleet control. 1 or more fleets. When you click on the symbol, the fleet appears. Yep.
There is not a single step of doing anything in this game that is simple.
No, not even close. Kind of reminds me of old PC RPGs, where it's like everything you can do was assigned to a different button. And you know, like I remember Baldur's Gate. I tried to play Baldur's Gate some time ago, and it was like just to have your thief steal the thing, you had to like toggle into stealth mode, and that brought up a new set of menus to eventually let you attempt to steal things. So I just played a fighter.
If that's one thing you can say that console gaming has been a boon for, it's enforcing a simplicity of design.
Right, and PC gamers will certainly complain about any convenience, but a lot of the times it was this complexity born of not trying to think through having a sensible user interface.
Yeah, I mean, when you're designing a game on a PC, you have your keyboard that's utterly packed to the rim
Right.
with different keys you could be using.
Right, but that should not be taken as a challenge to use every button.
And yet, I believe sometimes people did.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I've not selected any research. Well, this cannot stand.
Let's research that thing
yeah.
that we wanted to research before.
Wait, no, it's not letting
You're
me.
in tutorial right now.
Oh, jeez. This is why we turned you off, tutorial. Which is the one? Okay, spaceship hulls is exploration and expansion. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. You see that?
Yeah, this is much better, actually.
Yeah, but to see a screenshot of this and you're like, hey, let's do this as a Gamehater, I was like, okay.
I respect that. I like how it said like there's this one branch for exploration and expansion, and I have no clue which that is.
I think it's the top one up there.
Top one? Oh wait. It had tooltip. Galactic Warfare. Exploration.
Okay, I was wrong. In
How
every
could
sense of the
you
word.
have not known?
It actually has a little menu down there so you can type a quick find in there if you wanted to. Like, it's that dense.
8 matches. They're not going to tell me what the matches are. Just, oh, there we go. Alright.
It's like, yeah, I just picked the first one.
Yeah.
That's probably helpful.
That was a little bit helpful. My goodness. You did not overstate how obtuse this game is. Cannot colonize. Can I colonize anything yet? I just want to colonize. And nope. Just keep exploring. Have fun. I still don't have that ship.
Yeah, it should probably take a few turns to make.
It's coming. No idea whether that's the correct ship. 15 turns. Well, let's see what happens in the
Right.
span of 15 turns. You'll be able to. Yeah, that's a lie. Outpost, yeah. Generated border, cool. Yeah. New empires, that's not interesting to me right now. You can have a Cold War. It's like I don't need passive aggressive conflicts in my strategy games.
Yeah. I just want to have a regular war. That's interesting.
Right. Anything.
There's a reason why, Call of
Wait.
Duty doesn't just skip right over the Cold War.
It's letting me colonize.
What?
Do we want microfactory? No. Ancient artifacts or hydrobeel?
I like the blue planet. It looks prettier.
Okay. I'm just happy to have pressed that button. First colonists. Great. So now
Look at us. We're actually becoming a space empire.
Oh, we are an empire now. Now that we've colonized something.
It looks like such a nice planet too. It's a shame that we had to happen to it.
I mean, yes, we're going to exploit it for all its dust and send the refugees packing, but so why was I able to colonize that planet and not any others? Oh, maybe it was the research controlled what I was allowed to colonize.
It would be sort of interesting to take this game and to sort of mix it with No Man's Sky and make them into one game. This whole extra layer on top of the nothingness of No Man's Sky.
Yes.
Just in the sense that you'll have procedurally generated planets that all the stuff that you're colonizing, you actually got something to go visit, look at.
Yeah, that's I never played No Man's Sky.
Neither did I.
From what
It'd
I've
have been a good Gamehater if we were willing to spend that much money on it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it'll be cheap enough before too long. I'm not getting any sense of progress from this game whatsoever.
Well, I mean, we colonize something. That's somewhat like progress. In the very loosest sense of the word.
I guess we're going to steal this planet's soil.
Sounds reasonable.
I don't know.
So it's in your queue now.
It's in my queue. Well, that's worth.
So I'm guessing they're taking 9 turns and 12 turns and 15 turns. From what I was seeing on that menu.
It was not small numbers for sure. Not a heck of a lot happens in the span of one turn in this game, as it turns out.
Not at all.
Proved. Alright, I got some science. And look, my ships are supposed to be exploring automatically, but they're very high maintenance for automatic exploration.
They're constantly wanting you to do things.
Max population, 16.
Really, only 16 people can live on that planet?
16 people. It must not be much. It's a dust load. I mean, surely more than 16 people can subsist on dust.
Why is that large tundra one not inhabitable? I mean, look at it. It's such a pretty looking planet.
It does look nice. I guess I just don't have
It says
coats.
it's irradiated, like I guess because like nuclear bombs and stuff. But
So can I mean, it's just a little bit of nukes that we can overcome that. I mean, we only have to sustain 16 people.
tops. That's the max population. We can put one person on there.
That's all it takes. So how do I tell one of my ships to go over there and colonize it? Because I can colonize this one now, and I want to, because that would make me feel like I was doing something in this game.
Or
And
destroy it at least.
yeah, I gotta do something with this planet. But I guess all I can do is have my ships float around and maybe get there if they feel like it. Oh man, 6 turns until the live ship.
Good God, that's like way too long. Like I know this
Yeah.
happens in Civilization where you have things that can take forever to make, but usually that's like later on in the game or when you're making your later cities. This is just our
Right.
main planet we're trying to make stuff on.
Yeah, this is an incredibly slow start. Incredibly slow start.
Meanwhile, if anybody ever watched this who's really good at this game, they're like, "Oh my God, these people have no idea what they're talking about. They're complete idiots."
Probably. And you know, I wouldn't really be able to argue with that. But the game has to give you something. Those tutorials were just not doing it for me. Like I don't know. Do I have 2 different kinds of ships? Is that the situation? Because one was able to colonize and one was not.
I mean, it'd be nice to know what those ships do.
Yeah. I mean, they sure are ships. It's a
Yeah,
forager.
whatever a forager is, it has multiple roles.
Most of
What happens
them
if you hit
involving
create down there?
create. Oh, it's something about creating a fleet. I think I can group ships together.
Oh, okay.
And none of my ships have anywhere to go. Am I missing a ship? I had 2 at one point.
I mean, it's probably just doing its own thing, you know, chilling and relaxing, all cool.
Shooting some b-ball outside by the
Another
pool.
monkey way.
Yeah. Um.
What a couple of bone crunchers who are up to no good decided to colonize in your neighborhood.
Got in one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "You're moving to Fidus Small Desert."
Fidus 3.
Fidus 3.
And that's the story how I became the prince of Fidus 4.
Fidus 4. Oh, okay. I think I've had enough. Have you had enough?
I mean, we got to the point where we're making Prince of Bel Air parodies that aren't even all that good. So I'd say we're reached about as far as we're possibly able to take this.
Yep, I am willing to accept that this was a disaster of an episode. And you tried to stop this from happening. I wouldn't
I
listen.
did. But you know what? As much as I tried to stop this from happening, DOSBox made sure it happened.
That's true. DOSBox definitely forced the decision on this one.
So instead of talking about how much we hate this in the post game section, we're going to talk about how much we don't like DOSBox.
DOSBox is awful. All right, let's just clear out of this. Goodbye on the space. Yeah.
All right,
So
back to the Gamehater Lego.
to I'm glad the Gamehater popped up in the middle because this game deserved it.
Yeah, it did.
So Dark Forces was a pretty good game. I think it was kind of ahead of its time as a first-person shooter. When I tried to play Dark Forces, I got stuck in the sewer level there was one of those tentacle beast things from the trash compactor in the Death Star,
Right?
and I just couldn't handle it. And on top of that, it was a maze level. So back when I was 12 years old or whatever, it was just too hard for me. Um, a shame we didn't get to the sewer level in Dark Forces tonight to see if I could survive the rematch. But
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame we didn't make it to the first level of Dark Forces, but
right,
it is what it is, right?
right. So
So this game,
this
it
game,
it was one of these grand strategy games, definitely of the like of Civilization and other games like that. But for as deep and as complex as it was, it didn't have a presentation that it made it easy to learn. Like I play games like this where there is definitely a very steep learning curve,
yeah,
but like to contrast this with another game that I love, again, Crusader Kings 2. Um, even Crusader Kings, like if you just jump right into that game not knowing anything, you can still do things. Like you're gonna do things poorly. Like the first time I played it, I got in the middle of a war that I couldn't fight in, and managed to get completely slaughtered. But at least I was learning during that.
and you were in a war. Something happened to you in the game.
Yeah, like even if you don't know what you're doing in that game, like things are constantly happening. So you even if you completely suck at it, at least things are happening that you can react to.
Right.
This had nothing.
But yeah, it felt like there was nothing going on. Like the research trees were incredibly slow, and there was no benefit apparent to choosing one thing or the other. I we went probably 1,000 years of in-game time without building a single ship. Um, yeah, I just
Well, I
felt
think it
like
was actually just maybe like 1 year at a time, but still, it felt like a thousand
okay,
years.
yeah, yeah. So maybe 20 years. I can't recall how many turns we actually spent.
I think we got like to like 15. But like each time we were ending a turn, like it didn't feel like anything was being progressed.
No, no,
Like at least when you get another turn-based game like Civilization, when you see your turn end, you feel like something is happening.
right. But in the span of 15 turns in Civilization, you've run up against barbarians, you've built a new city, you've
You've probably already encountered your first other civilization.
yeah, and my dudes were just drifting through space. I couldn't even tell them which direction to go in.
Yeah, which like having the automated explorer, like that's a nice option to have. But
But
like if
yeah,
you were
where's the
playing
manual?
Civilization, if you want to actually do well, you don't use the automatic explorer. You actually do it manually.
Right.
And we didn't really have that option here. Even though like I kept saying like anytime we could automate anything is better, but that was one thing where we didn't want to have it automated. So
Well,
there's
that's
like
was
one thing where like it sort of felt like it mattered that we got to deal with it.
right. Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. Um, yeah, I mean, it certainly feels like a slow burn kind of game, and maybe if we were in a different setting and willing and able to read through all those menus and get a feel for any of the game mechanics, maybe 5 hours later, I might have started to have fun. But I'm always of the opinion that you shouldn't have to earn the right to have fun in a video game. There's 100 games in my Steam library waiting for me to give them a shot. And if I can play for half an hour and not feel like I accomplished a damn thing, I'm not going to keep going with this game.
There is certainly an audience for this game. I mean, I
Yeah,
think it has a significant following out there, but unless you just happen to love this type of game, it's not going to appeal to very many people, especially
no,
with such a poor presentation.
right. The interface felt straight out of 1996. We were we were making old PC game interface jokes, and this really is that bad.
Hey, it looked kind of pretty though in some places. That's
Yeah,
about all I can say for it.
right. So some of those planets were pretty appealing. I liked the galaxies. Um, so yeah, this game is 100% not the kind of game I enjoy playing. Um, like you say, there probably is our audience for it. People who want obtuse, overly complicated, slow burn strategy games. Um, I do not count myself in their numbers.
I am among that type of number of people who do enjoy those kind of games, but I don't see myself wanting to come back to this and try to learn it. It just did not appeal to me in what I saw.
Yeah.
But that might be because, there's no option to have, seduce your sister and have incest babies and become, the caliphate or whatever. So,
Hey, that sounds way more exciting. Yeah, we were the bone crunchers. There were no bones. There was no crunching.
I do think we might have introduced that name. It was not there to begin with.
That is 100% the case. But I mean, that's how little it mattered.
Yeah.
It didn't even matter what the name
Yeah,
of
it
your
gave us
culture
like these
was.
like 8 different groups we could play as, but I did not feel the effects of anything what we chose. So,
No. Yeah. So, man. Um,
so that was No Man's Sky. So,
yeah.
or whatever it was.
Endless space.
All right.
Perhaps.
So,
Yeah, I have to give this one a solid two middle fingers.
I think for once I'm gonna go with that too. 2 middle fingers.
Yeah. All right. So that is the ultimate level of hate. Total of 4 middle fingers for endless space. And the only thing left to say is we hate this game and we're going to bed.
Good
Good
night.
night.